Friends, a political storm has erupted in the world of football, placing FIFA's leadership under intense pressure. For years, FIFA has been the governing body of the world's most popular sport, but this time the controversy is not about a tournament or a disputed refereeing decision. Instead, it is about the leadership of FIFA president Gianni Infantino himself. In a surprising development, Wales has become the first nation to publicly announce that it will no longer support Gianni Infantino's bid for another term as FIFA president from 2027 to 2031. This decision has sparked a major debate across the football world. Is Infantino's influence beginning to weaken? Is a new political battle unfolding inside FIFA? And could world football be heading toward a change in leadership? To understand this story, we need to go back a few days. Reports emerged that FIFA was considering a proposal involving private investment in parts of its commercial business. As soon as the news became public, it triggered widespread debate across the global football community. Critics argued that allowing private investors to gain influence over commercial operations connected to football's biggest competitions could eventually shift the focus from the sport itself toward financial profits. Although FIFA later abandoned the proposal, the controversy had already damaged confidence in its leadership. The strongest criticism came from European football officials. A number of football leaders raised concerns about transparency, governance, and the lack of consultation before such a significant proposal was discussed. They argued that decisions of this magnitude should never be made without involving the sport's key stakeholders. At the same time, football organizations from North America, Central America, and the Caribbean also expressed serious concerns, creating an atmosphere in which FIFA's leadership faced growing international criticism. Then came the moment that changed the direction of the debate. The Football Association of Wales officially announced that it was withdrawing its support for Gianni Infantino's candidacy for another presidential term. This was more than just a political statement. It was viewed as a powerful message to the global football community. According to Wales, recent concerns over governance, leadership, decision-making, stakeholder engagement, transparency, and communication had led to a complete loss of confidence in Infantino's leadership. The association stated that the best interests of football must always come first, and remaining silent under these circumstances was not an option. The next question is obvious. Can the decision of one country seriously threaten Infantino's position? The reality is that the FIFA president is elected by votes from football associations around the world. A single country cannot decide the outcome on its own, but it can inspire others to follow the same path. If more national associations begin withdrawing their support, the race for the 2027 FIFA presidential election could become far more competitive than many expected. Gianni Infantino has served as FIFA president since 2016. During his time in office, FIFA introduced several major initiatives, including expanding the FIFA World Cup, increasing investment in women's football, and launching various financial development programs. His supporters argue that he has helped expand football's global reach and strengthen FIFA financially. His critics, however, believe that concerns about transparency, governance, and consultation have continued to damage trust in the organization. The biggest question now is whether this controversy will fade away as another short-term news story, or whether it represents the beginning of a much larger political shift inside FIFA. If more football associations decide to follow Wales and withdraw their support, the political landscape ahead of the 2027 presidential election could change dramatically. On the other hand, if most member associations continue backing Infantino, he could still remain in a strong position. Football fans around the world are no longer watching only what happens on the pitch. They are also closely following developments behind the scenes, where the future leadership of world football is being questioned. Over the coming months, statements from football organizations, possible governance reforms, and political negotiations will play a major role in shaping FIFA's future. One thing has become increasingly clear. In today's game, organizing successful tournaments is no longer enough. Transparency, accountability, good governance, and trust have become just as important as the competitions themselves. These principles are essential to protecting the credibility and long-term future of world football. For now, all eyes remain on what happens next. Will more countries follow Wales and withdraw their support? Will FIFA introduce reforms to rebuild confidence? Or will Gianni Infantino secure another term and continue leading world football beyond 2027? The answers will emerge in the months ahead. But one thing is certain: global football is going through one of the most significant political moments in recent years, and its impact could shape the future of the sport for many years to come.